guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're jumping in today with some fun stuff in the kitchen. I am making a new recipe. This is Taylor Elmore's recipe. She is here on YouTube and I will link her, but we are making her famous taco spaghetti. And so I will leave her link to her recipe video down below, but I'm just starting off by putting my spaghetti noodles in the pot so we can get those cooking away. You're just gonna cook those as the box instructs you to until they're done. And then we're gonna move on to the yummy main event of the filling. So I'm starting off by just putting a pound of ground beef into my skillet, and I'm just going to brown that up as per normal, and then we're going to be adding in some onion and some other yummy stuff. But I'm going to chop that up with my spatula and just get that going. To the ground beef, I am just going to add some salt and pepper and garlic just to give it a little bit of flavor before we add all of the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so the ground beef is done, so I just drained the grease from that. Now I am going to add in a packet of taco seasoning. I actually have this family pack, and so it's like 3 tablespoons is going to be what would equal a pack of taco seasoning. So I'm just going to add that to the meat. So the beef was a little dry, so I just used a little bit of that pasta water and I added it to the ground beef to get the taco seasoning to spread around the ground beef well. I didn't want to use just fresh water when I had that right there, so, and it has a little bit of flavor into it. So moving on, we are going to start adding all of the yummy ingredients now. I'm adding a can of enchilada sauce and a can of Rotel tomatoes, and you're just going to add that right into the ground beef. Okay, so to the ground beef, I am adding this Velveeta cheese sauce. Now, Taylor Elmore's original recipe, she cubed up Velveeta cheese, but then in her latest, well not her latest, but one of her videos that I watched recently, she decided to try this out, and I'm lazy, so I thought that I would do this instead of the cubed cheese. So there's a box and it came with 3 packets, and I ended up using 2 of the packets. So I'm just squeezing the cheese mixture into the ground beef and the enchilada sauce and Rotel tomatoes. And now I'm just adding a couple heaping spoons of sour cream, and I'm gonna mix this all together. So I'm checking my pasta and it is done, so I'm just going to drain that, and I'm actually just going to leave it over by the sink until I'm ready to put it all in my casserole dish. So I just gave it a good taste test, and now I'm gonna add some shredded cheese, as if it's not cheesy enough already. And then we are gonna assemble it in our casserole dish. So I'm just spraying it with some olive oil spray, and I'm just gonna add my pasta in, and then I'm gonna add in the filling mixture. And then you're just gonna mix it all together and get it nice and incorporated with all of the spaghetti. So I'm just gonna top this with a little bit more cheese, and then we're gonna pop it in the oven. And I can't remember what the oven was set on at this time or how long I baked it. I think it was like 30 minutes at like 425 or something like that. But like I said, the link to this recipe will be down below. It actually was really, really yummy, and it made for really good leftovers. I served it with a side salad, but it was definitely approved by my 1-year-old and my husband. So we definitely will be making this again. I topped mine with some sour cream, and then like I said, we had a side salad with it. But we are gonna move on to a different day. Now, these are just kind of random clips of recipes that I've been cooking lately, so I hope that you guys are enjoying this video and giving you guys some recipe motivation. Okay, moving on. This is a Saturday night, and I am actually prepping my husband's breakfast for the week. So he is starting his work week on Sunday, and I decided to try out some egg bites or some egg muffins. And me and my husband both love lots of veggies, and so I am starting off by cutting up some white onion, and then I'm chopping up some mushroom, and I am chopping it very, very small pieces so that it will all be inside these muffins and there won't be like large pieces in there, and it'll be easier to eat and it will cook faster. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, so now that I have all my veggies chopped up, I am just throwing them in this big measuring cup. So it's got like a little pour spout on it so I can pour the egg mixture into the muffin tins when I'm done. But I'm putting that all in there, and then I'm gonna add my eggs and some milk. And I also cooked some bacon, or I'm cooking currently some bacon in the air fryer. So you will see me pull that out here in just a second, and then I'm gonna get that chopped up and toss that in as well. I ended up putting about 6 eggs in here and then a good splash of milk just to keep it fluffy when they bake, but this all depends on how much you want to make, and this amount of eggs and milk and veggies filled up my entire cupcake pan, so that just kind of gives you an idea of how much it will make. So, and this will last my husband all week. After they're done, I just put them in a big Tupperware, and then I put them in the fridge, and in the mornings he will get up and pop a couple in the microwave and then take them when he goes to work. So. I tried cutting the bacon with a knife and it did not work out. I don't know about you guys, but I can never cut bacon with a knife. I usually end up just tearing it with my fingers to get it to the right like consistency or like the small pieces that I'm looking for. But yeah, I just thought that I would throw that in there because I tried to do it with a knife, but it didn't work out. I got my cupcake pan out and now I'm just spraying all of the little holes with some canola oil spray, and then I'm just adding the bacon in there, and I ended up adding a couple seasonings. I think I added salt, pepper, and garlic. Oh, and yeah, and added some shredded cheese in there as well. And then I'm gonna whisk all of that together and then we're gonna pour it in. So when these bake, they will like fluff up a bit, and so I'm not filling them to the top. As you can see, I'm filling them almost to the top, but not quite there. And it is kind of hard to pour these in because all of the veggies and stuff kind of want to plop out, and so it's really hard to get them evenly distributed, but I did my best. And I am just popping them in an oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. I would check on them, keep an eye on them. But yeah, it's that easy. And this is what they looked like when they cooled, and I got them in the Tupperware and got them in the fridge for my hubby, but he absolutely loved them. He thinks that they're so good and he wants them every week now. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will be posting some more yummy recipe videos coming up, so make sure that you're subscribed down below. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!